Winner moves on. Loser sees their season come to an end. MLB Network brings you exclusive coverage of the winner-take-all wildcard game. It's the one-game National League wildcard playoff between the Milwaukee Brewers and the New York Mets. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another edition of Baseball on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Well, I really love these one-game wildcard matchups to kick off the postseason. Kind of tough that your season comes down to one game after such a grinding season, but what's better than a winner-go-home game, especially when that's the case for both teams? Should be a lot of fun to watch.
The old holdout purists may scoff, but I got to tell you, this is as exciting as it gets, folks. One game to decide who moves on. It's the wildcard playoff on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
Ladies and gentlemen, your New York Mets.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men with a lot on their shoulders. Our two starters here in this wild card matchup. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to survive the wild card game.
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat, but one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases, just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that's send from first to home.
Settling in now, Marshall McRae. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman,
and now pitch on the way.
McRae
Lays off 1-0. One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter. McRae sees the ball really well when facing left-handed pitching and generally picks up a lot of hits against southpaws. He isn't known for displaying a ton of power, however, in these matchups.
Yeah, in today's game, when you're hearing the word launch angle, I don't think it applies to him against left-handed pitching. He can put a lot of balls in contact. He doesn't get himself into too many count leverage situations and tries to go deep too much. Just a guy who really puts bat to ball.
Next for the Mets, Charlie Huntley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. At the plate, Phil Yastrzemski. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
The 0-1 pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. It's softly on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets go down. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Larry Sloan. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
Into the box, Ben Root. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Ready with the 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike, 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in it. Coming to the plate now, Stephen Tan, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and the Brewers move out in front now 2-0. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Leading off the inning, Scott Martin, and they'll need him to get something going here. He's set. Here it comes. In there, strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Next up from New York, Alfonso Machado. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Alfonso Machado.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, and he pops him up. But this will land untouched. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line towards center field. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Stepping in now, Jeff Norton. And he pops up the bunt attempt. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Now at the plate, Marshall McRae, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Marshall McRae.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Machado at second with two down. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Digging in for his second at-bat, Charlie Huntley. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
A high fastball is in there. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Perez is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Into the box now, Larry Sloan. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
The next 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We played 4 full. Brewers are out in front. Into the box, Stephen Tan. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at-bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
The 1-0 home. A ball and a strike now. Here it comes on 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Yastrzemski going back on it, and this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, and the Brewers have made this a 5-0 ball game.
Well, that's the second home run of the inning, and their lead grows bigger. It's like a runaway train on a downhill slope right now. And the other guys are trying to throw twigs. And
leading up for the Mets, the catcher.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Karras makes the play, 1 away. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. The 0-1 delivery. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Standing in now, Scott Martin, as he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Digging in, Alfonso Machado will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
No balls and a strike to count. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. The 0-2 once more, and he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Ronald Alanis will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 30, Ronald Alanis.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A ball and a strike. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
I think he kind of trained a hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Up next for the
In
Mets,
now, Marshall
the
McRae,
second baseman,
as he looks at a
Marshall
fastball that's in there for strike 1.
McRae.
He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Ready to take his hacks again, Stephen Tan, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at bat, his 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Strike 1 to start the at bat. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Machado on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Brewers 5 and the Mets nothing. Leading off the inning, Charlie Huntley, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Ball one, no strikes.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Perez is right there, and he's got it for out number 1. Digging in, Phil Yastrzemski. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
This pitch is popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Now batting, third base.
Into the box, Larry Sloan. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Hit on the ground is short. To his right, Ramirez. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. They can't. Digging in now, Antonio Cortez. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
At the plate, Ben Ruth.
Up next for the Mets, the shortstop, Ben Ruth.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
1 out, nobody on. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Now batting, center fielder.
Into the box now, Scott Martin. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Marquez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. The pitcher, Stephen Tan, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Martin is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Leading up for the Mets, the left fielder, Alfonso Machado.
Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. Perez giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Orlando Guardado will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For the Mets, number 9, Orlando Guardado.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really digits. You're seeing a white blur.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Orlando Guardado goes quietly, and they've got only 1 out left. Swing, and he pops him up. This should do it. 10 is under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
And these wild card games are hard enough, as your entire season rests on 9 innings of baseball. But they put aside all the distractions that come with playing on the road and handled their business. Now it's on to the division series, 1 step closer to the World Series title.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Well, you know he wants that 1 pitch back that led to the lone hit, but it was pretty awesome watching him do his thing. He had guys off balance and flailing at the plate all game long, so he really was the story.
So for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. The postseason is in full swing, folks. You've been watching the National League Wildcard game.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Brewers, 7 runs.